Capricorn, this is Lost Twin Tarot. My name is Colette, if you've never viewed me before. Um, this is a general reading for the week of March 4th through the 10th. Um, I was meditating on your cards and I saw a few different things. It took me a little bit because I really had to, it's almost like I was like a wall built up and I had to kind of like really like break through. Um, and what I saw a few different things. It was I don't know if you're like retro friends. Like I kept seeing like the like a lot of like different like types of like the new retro stuff like people are into. I kept seeing like a collection of like the Pyrex. Like if you go to one of those stores or like if you're really into um like retro clothes, or if you put that into your wardrobe or like the cat eye glasses and stuff like that, or like if you have a collection of like the yeah, like the retro like those retro mushrooms or like the retro like I kept seeing like or like a lot of like glass jars, like all the different colored Pyrex, the old school Pyrex glass. I saw that. I also felt like somebody um was almost going to be like I felt like you were going to be like somebody was going to be pushing your buttons this week. I kept like somebody was going to be like pushing your buttons, whether that was at work or at home. Um, I also felt like somebody's going to be like got the idea like you're somebody's like dependent on you. You have somebody in your life that's or they're dependent on like like somebody in your family is like a really dependent person, like whether that's on your parents or something like that. I felt like that was kind of like the idea. It was kind of going. It was really odd, but that's what I was getting. Anyway, you have the Knight of Cups there. Let's see what else we have coming in here for you. So, for the first deck, you have the Death card, the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the World card, the Sun card, and the Five of Wands. You have the Queen of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Emperor, the Two of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. So not bad. So, and you have the Seven of Swords on the bottom. So let's see what we have going on here for you. So let's see. So right off, you have the Queen of Wands and the Death cards. You could be dealing with a Scorpio um, in a situation. Um, or you could have Scorpio in your chart. The Queen of Wands and the Death card, though, I feel like this could almost be like a transformation you're going through. You could be gaining a lot of confidence. You can see here in this card, she almost has like a sense of almost like I was saying in the when I was meditating, I was saying like how you almost like I felt like you had somebody I won't go into all the details because I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say it on YouTube, but I almost had a sense like there's somebody in your family or there's somebody in like your circle who could be dependent on you. Maybe it's like maybe they come and ask you for money, or they come and ask like your parents for money, or they're something like that, or they're just kind of maybe they're like moochy. But I feel like they almost are always coming to you or somebody like that. And they're always looking for something. And I feel like in this, the Death card and that Queen of Wands, you're almost like kind of tired of it. You're putting a stop to it. It's like she's looking in this card and she's like, "How's that? You know, that scepter?" And she's sitting there like, What do you want now? What can Why are you here again?" Type of energy. And I feel like it's always been something where it was like, okay, it's fine, but now it's like you've gone through the transformation where it's like, okay, enough is enough. Somebody needs to say something. And I feel like that's kind of like the energy that could be happening this week. Um, it's next to the King of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. The King of Pentacles is all about stability. And it's all about a long, stability. It's all about, you know, something that wasn't just built overnight. The King of Pentacles is something that's, it's about something that's traditional, but also something that was, um, you know, kind of like the business that was always down the street and it was passed down and passed down. It's like a good example. Um, it's like something that just wasn't just there. Um, I feel like what this is sort of saying with the Three of Cups is that, you could be really gaining some long-term stability and it's something to be proud of. You could be getting maybe something at work is going on. You could also be noticed, Three of Cups is also healing. Um, so I feel like you could be noticing that you're almost starting to have a little bit more stability in your life. This could be financially. Um, you could be noticing that you just feel a little bit more stable in your mentality. You could be noticing or reflecting back, like, with that Queen of Wands, especially, you know, maybe breaking a cycle is something that you're like, wow, I was actually, I'm doing something different than that was before. And when we break cycles, it really makes us, feel like we have um, more power, more confidence, more control. And I feel like when we have more control of things, it really does make us feel like a different person. I apologize, Capricorn. I do have braces behind my teeth. They're lingual braces. So when I get to talking, sometimes my lisp really acts up. With the King of Cups, you have the Emperor. You could be dealing with I mean, the King of Cups, some people consider Cancer. It can be Scorpio. You could just be dealing with a water sign in general. Um, but like I said before, the Emperor is, it's all about, power. I mean, power, control. Um, but the King of Cups, he's sitting in that ocean and he's, in control of his emotions while the rest of, the world is, upset about something. He's kind of just hanging out in his chair, in control of his, you know, nothing's wrong here. He's always kind of like detached from his emotions. Um, and I feel like with this emperor, it's almost like that's kind of the energy you could be around or you could be um, kind of going into with that. Um, the emperor is also somebody who is an energy of it didn't come easy, but it eventually does come, which is definitely fitting with the King of Pentacles as well, with them being right next to each other. You have the World card and the Two of Cups. If this is a connection, I feel like this could be a connection that you feel like is really, almost like you could travel the world with them. If you are in a connection, I feel like you could be traveling with them, or there's somebody that you almost like you think the world of them, or they think the world of you. If this is something that is not a love connection, this could be something that you really, this could be like work travel. Um, this could be something that you are investing a lot of your time into if it's a project. This could also be almost like you're seeing your higher self if this is an emotional thing. The Two of Cups can represent like our higher self. Um, and with the being the world card, she's going through that portal, meaning that, you're going, that's the last card of the major arcana. And, so it's like she's going through that portal, meaning that you're getting ready to go through that and start all the whole cycle all over again. And I feel like it's almost like you've learned a lesson, take it how it resonates. um but I feel like that's what you're kind of seeing. I feel like this could be, you have a lot of, different, a lot of, a lot of the signs have been having things like that, and they're definitely, they're next to, there's a lot of like the emotion, a lot of cups here. You have, and right next to it, you have the Sun card. You have the best card in the deck. You have it with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like what this is saying, the Sun is the best card in the deck. It's about joy. It's about happiness. It's about literally the sun. Um, with it next to the World card, you could be traveling somewhere sunny. The Knight of Pentacles. It's also this is this. It's a slower moving of the Knight. but it's a very cautious knight. It's a knight about who eventually gets the job done. He is a slow moving knight, but he does get the job done. He gets it done well, and he gets it done most accurately. It gets done well. I feel like you're seeing the best results in something. I feel like even though if something was done not as fast as you expected, it was done the best, especially with the Sun card. With the Five of Wands, you have the Six of Swords. Um, if you're dealing with some conflict and competition or just conflict in general, I feel like that's going away this week. I feel like things are just smoothing out. If this is conflict and competition within you, or if this was just conflict and competition, at work or whatever types of um, conflicts you're around. This could be family, this could be anything really. Take it how it resonates. I feel like it's kind of getting smoothed over, um, but you're kind of getting yourself out of that. Let's see what else we have. Let's do some further clarifications here. What's the Queen of Wands and the Death card for Capricorn this week? Yeah, we have the Eight of Pentacles, and we have the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom. Um, Nine of Pentacles can represent the home. And the Eight of Pentacles, that could represent, you know, work. It can represent, mastering your craft. It can represent, work. So when I say, it could be, this could be somebody at your place of employment that, kind of can be bugging you. This can be somebody who, um, they could be bothering you while you're at work. This could be somebody who works with you, or mm, they could be just, they could be bothering you for almost even your hard-earned money, potentially. Um, and it's like this girl on her face, it's like, she's, they both have their hands up, and it's like she's, turned around. It's like she's in the middle of something and she's turned around, like, I'm in the middle of something. Same with like the girl on the other card. It's like they're working and it's like they're being bothered. Same type of thing, like what I said, but you feel like your buttons are being pushed this week. I feel like you're going to be like busy, and you're trying to get things done, and you're just going to have somebody kind of like almost like they kind of just need to be like less dependent. I feel like on you, or like they need to learn, but they're like not applying themselves or something like that. With the Three of Cups, the King of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Cups, you have the Fool on the bottom. So I definitely feel like a new chapter is coming in. The Fool represents, taking a leap of faith, but it also just represents, if this was a new job, or maybe just a new position or anything like that, or just anything new that you maybe you've already even started, or just something that you didn't think you would be doing. It's definitely going to turn out well in your favor. um this might not even be a position. This could have just be something. Take it how it resonates. Maybe this is something that you're doing health wise, um and you're like, no, I'm never going to do, I don't know, yoga or something like that. I don't want to say too much because I'm not sure what I'm allowed to say, but you get what I mean. Something, medically or anything like that, but you know what I'm saying. Maybe it's something that you never thought you would do, but it's actually really working out to your favor, and it's leading to you to that Ten of Cups. Um, with the King of Cups and the Emperor, you have the the Ace of Pentacles. You have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom, but yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. This can represent a love offer, but it can also represent, money coming in. This represents, money is coming. It can represent, just an overall, you know, an offer of, from the universe that is coming, but it also represents that, you have to stay in your, almost like you have to stay in your power with that, Emperor card. And you almost have to remember to stay balanced in your emotions. Um, and you have to remember to nurture that garden. Um, Traditionally on that Rider Waite deck, um, to stay even keel, you can't. I mean, we all our emotions always get the best of us, but almost to kind of stay in control. I feel like what that's almost saying with the Two of Cups, the World card, you have the Empress on the bottom and the Three of Pentacles. I feel like no matter what this is, it's going to be a good thing for you. Three of Pentacles is all about working together. It's all about receiving recognition as well. With the Knight of Pentacles and the Sun card, oops, too many. Sun card and the Knight of Pentacles. You have the Seven of Wands on the bottom, and you have the Page of Swords. I feel like this is almost like you've been learning. The Page of Swords is all about a card of learning, and maybe the Page of Swords can also be someone who really didn't learn. Um, he can be a little bit stubborn during their journey of learning. They can also be someone who is a little bit mm, they can be a little bit they can be someone who's a little like they I guess if you have someone who's maybe a little bit like they like a little bit gossipy. I'm not really getting that energy here, not with the Sun card. um I'm almost getting like with the Knight of Pentacles, because that's a slow moving knight. I'm almost getting like it was a slow moving knight, possibly because you wanted to do things your own way, with that Page of Swords. But if you didn't learn something this way, then things wouldn't turn out the way they did or the way they will. But I feel like if you didn't, then you wouldn't be getting this Sun card, if that makes sense. Like if you did them the traditional way and not your way with that Page of Swords, that kind of like almost like a little bit stubborn energy, um, then you wouldn't be getting the Sun card. Like you wanted to do things your own way. With the Six of Swords and the Five of Wands, you have the Four of Swords and the Six of Cups on the bottom. Yeah, which is a really good thing. The Four of Swords, I feel like with that Five of Wands, the Six of Swords is all about moving on to a calmer shore. The Four of Swords is, now she can, she's, taking care of herself, she's resting, it's all about, now I can relax, now that's over. I feel like by the end of the week, you have the Sun, you have the Six of Swords, and then you have the Four of Swords. So I feel like, by the end of the week, you know, it's almost like in the beginning of the week, you kind of are ending something quickly. You have that Ten of Cups, and I feel like by the end of the week, it's almost like you have the Sun and the Four of Swords. Like, oh, okay, now that's out of the way. I don't have to deal with that anymore, and you're almost taking a sigh of relief. So I'm going to leave it there, Capricorn. I think it's a really good read. Thank you so much for viewing me today. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. But thank you so much, and really enjoy your week. Thanks. Bye.